This video, I'm going to talk about qualified income trusts or income-only trusts or Miller trusts. Those are all three terms that mean the exact same thing. I bet you didn't know about qualified income trusts. The big misconception that I see people, the big misunderstanding with qualified income trusts or Miller trusts is that it's a place to put assets. They got an extra $20, $50, $100, $200,000, whatever the case might be, and they go, why don't we just put it all into a qualified income trust? And I say, just because that would be inappropriate. A qualified income trust or a Miller trust is only for income, only for excess income. We don't want to put excess assets into it because A, that's not the purpose that it solves, and B, qualified income trusts have a Medicaid payback obligation. Not a big deal if you're just putting your extra income in there because, again, the qualified income trust is not a place where money accumulates. It's supposed to come in and go right back out the same day or the next day or later on the same month. You go pay for things that you need. It's not supposed to be a savings account. Because if you do save money in that account and then a Medicaid recipient passes away, the government's going to have their hand out up to their Medicaid lien. Okay, so we don't want to use a qualified income trust or a Miller trust to protect assets. We have other ways of doing that again are beyond the scope of this. I think something that you may not have known or very few people know about a qualified income trust is if the person who needs the qualified income trust cannot sign it themselves, and if they don't have a good power of attorney, designate someone else to sign this sort of thing, whether the power of attorney is not strong enough, because a lot of bad powers of attorney out there don't let anyone sign or create a qualified income trust, or there just isn't a document in the first place. There is, for this one document, does not apply to anything else in my estate planning or Medicaid planning world, but for Miller trusts, if there is a spouse who has the capacity to sign, a spouse can create a Miller trust on behalf of his or her spouse without a power of attorney. So that's something that not a lot of people know about and can be important and can mean success or failure in a lot of circumstances and avoid, hopefully, the need for guardianship. So that's what I have to say about qualified income trusts. Again, sometimes they're referred to as Miller trusts, sometimes they're referred to as income trusts. If you are anywhere in the state of Florida and want to talk about Medicaid planning, protecting income or protecting assets, which again, if it's assets, we're not talking about income trusts, please give us a call. If you found this video useful, I hope you will give it a thumbs up. Please share it, subscribe to the channel, trying to get a lot of good information out there so all Floridians can become more educated legal consumers when it comes to estate planning, Medicaid planning, or probate. Thank you for watching.